Welcome back to our Pokemon White commentary, Part 9. Here we go learn how the internet is the true villain, and hopefully complete the gym. Now, why did I say that first part? It's because I saw something that, kind of made these guys that we're talking to look like the internet. How your opinions are wrong.
It just screams the internet.
Exactly.
Now, what we have failed to do in the past, because of obviously not my shortcomings, we are finally heading back to the gym.
We will complete in the present, Wildtrap. We will complete in the present. After checking our Pokemon. And maybe getting a nice latte. I mean, we don't have to do this right now. We could just waste more time. There's nothing stopping us. I mean, we could look at this Dragonite skeleton. I don't know why, but we could.
Here's the wasting time portion. I am terrible with controls.
I've always said this to you, don't record while you're tired, but it's the only time you really can record.
Wasting time. I'm such a child, man. Oh.
I forget Lenora focuses completely on normal Pokemon, so if you had fighting Pokemon, you could have a slightly easy time with this fight. I say slightly easy because her best Pokemon can be annoying, but she only carries 2.
She wasn't really annoying to me, but that's because I kind of grass life jugged her Pokemon towards the end of it.
Well, her Herdier not hard. It's the thing that comes after it and what it does on essentially the first turn it's out.
I don't quite remember what exactly happened this first time.
Her best Pokemon is Watchog, and what it'll do on the first turn is that it will throw out a move known as Retaliate from right. And we use that move when one of your Pokemon has been defeated, and it'll do even more damage.
Oh yeah, the turn before. Yeah, that's how that move works. If one of yours is defeated the exact turn before that move is used, I think it does double damage. But only once, so it's kind of situational at best.
It also gets bonus stab damage because it's a normal type move.
See, stab damage is still a foreign concept to me. It's not something I think about all the time. But here comes the Juggernaut skills.
Stab damage, to simplify it, essentially means use the same type move that you are. You get bonus damage. I don't know what stab stands for, but it just means you do extra damage.
Super, totally awesome.
In fact, I'll actually look that up. No, I don't need the act of killing someone.
What is stab damage?
Same type attack bonus.
Oh, okay. So, like, if you attack a normal and gets to normal.
Yeah. Is this where the gym leaders start healing now? Because I've always hated that.
Yes. But I used it in a way, like, they will always heal whatever Pokemon they have out, use their healing items when they get that, like, little bitty notch left. So I use it on the one that's least threatening.
They will.
So that's why I kind of... I slowly Juggernaut him at the beginning, just so he'll get rid of all his healing items on Herdier, so that when I hit the Watchdog, I don't have to deal with it.
I was gonna say, I can't remember which gen. I think it was introduced in Gen 1. I can't remember. It's been a while since I played Gen 1. Gym leaders will now start healing once they get to a certain health point for their Pokemon. Like, as soon as they go into yellow, they will start healing, and it gets really annoying later on when you fight the Elite Four, because they'll throw out full restores, which is the most annoying thing in the world.
It's so bad, especially for me, status effect person. It's just like, oh, why? At least they don't revive. I mean, if you think about it, we can be massive. We can be massive a-holes. We can just be like, we're gonna revive every turn.
Again, when I was playing Pokemon Platinum, that's what killed me the most, the fact that Cynthia's team... I always say Pokemon Platinum has the hardest champions. Cynthia's team is one of the best.
Yeah, but you have Giratina, so I don't like it.
I don't use Legendary's Wildtrap because I prefer to use my own skill.
Well, Giratina's
just saying.
He's not so much legendary if you take away his special item, you know. Because then he turns into a grounded type. It's just like.
No, not even that. I don't use any legendaries unless I'm just trying to blaze right through. The only time I've done that is in Ruby because by the end of the game I just don't care enough. And here comes frickin' Watchog. This thing is a frickin' beast for right now. Due to the fact that it will hit you with Hypnosis to put you to sleep, and then it'll hit you with Retaliate.
No. You see the card on the side? That's Hypno Blast. Not a third party card at all. Hypno Blast. Instead of Work Up as Psych Up. Don't you love third party cards?
Isn't Psych Up an actual move though?
No, I think that's supposed to wait. During your next turn, does 10 more damage. I don't think it is. It might be.
Yeah, Psych Up's an actual move. Psych Up is an actual move.
Oh, I thought that was supposed to be like making fun of Work Up. My bad.
No, Psych Up's always been in the my side B.
Snivy flies off stage. Snivy can't recover.
You care to? Have we already explained the side B joke?
It doesn't need to be explained. It explains itself if you're a Smash fan.
It does.
And that's the end of Lenora.
That was entertaining, question mark?
It was very quick. I didn't... Like, a lot of people have a hard time with her at the beginning, but my strategies are always very sound at the beginning of the game. And as it goes on, I start becoming more and more crap. You will see that later. It will be very visible later. Believe me.
And for beating her, we get Retaliate as our own TM. Which,
Dear.
Yeah, because that's actually her husband. They're married.
I know, by the way. I read that as like a animal deer.
That's
yes, I know they're spelled different. Anyways, Victory Screech.
That reminds me in Resident Evil 4 that there's one point after you dodge all the laser bits, you can sit on Sadler's throne, and Leon will do like an evil emperor sit, and he's like, I have no time to waste here. And then he gets right back up. I love that bit. Oh no, Team Plasma, they're doing things again.
Things. They're like so unthreatening. Team Plasma is the least threatening team.
No, Team Rocket's the least threatening. If you go back and play Pokemon Blue, Red, and Yellow,
Ninja Vanish!
They will announce themselves as Pokemon Gangsters, and I laughed because I was just like, yeah, Pokemon Gangsters.
Listen here,
literally.
He pulls out their Pokeball and points it at him. You better put the money in a basket, see?
I think for making fun of Team Rocket, I got a cramp in my foot. That's what I get for making fun of Pokemon.
There's trouble and make it double. Jesse James.
See, that's the thing about Jesse and James. They were so incompetent compared to everyone else.
Were they even part of Team Rocket, or are they just there?
They were probably worse than grunts.
Yeah, I wouldn't be so far away from that.
When it comes to combat. When it comes to combat. Due to the fact that Jessie actually does like the contest stuff, and she actually does really well. Well, that's just my knowledge about the Pokemon anime. And now we get, that is the dowsing machine, which allows us to find hidden items, which is always good.
Always good.
Especially when it comes to this game, because there are a lot of hidden items in this game, and they can be actually really useful.
I think the most useful items were, to me, well, I mean, they're really not, unless you just play the game until you, level up to 100. Rare candies were amazing for ending levels when you didn't want to take time to level up your Pokemon.
Yeah.
But I don't really remember seeing them much in this one. They were very frequent in the Hoenn region, rare candies.
Yeah.
I remember using them on my Kyogre when I was trying to get him up to 100. And I was just like, there's 9 levels left. Nah. Rare candy, rare candy,
I was going to say, sometime this month, Arceus will be able to get for your new Pokemon, whatever new Pokemon games you're using. And you have to go to GameStop to get them. I'm thinking about getting Arceus.
Wait, for what?
For
like a mystery gift type deal?
Yeah, you have to go to GameStop to get them as a mystery gift.
Eh.
It's the only legit way to really get Arceus.
I thought that you don't use legendaries, Bottom.
I still collect them though, just like trophies.
And they just sit there and look pretty.
Exactly.
In cyberspace.
It's an achievement to me, dang it.
Achievement unlocked. Nerd. Quick, follow the dope machine.
The dope machine.
I don't remember what it's called, but I'm pretty sure it starts with a D.
Dowsing machine.
Dowsing. What kind of name is dowsing? It sounds like it's like... Isn't dowsing like another word for like covering in water?
Like a dowsing rod? Used to find water?
Oh, is that what those are called?
Yeah.
Oh.
Did I just learn you some information?
Dope machine still sounds better. Quick, find the dope.
Oh no.
Pulls out his machine.
Again.
Now he takes the easy road. He literally just walks to the end of the forest on the road, and we're like, all right, let's go and
you gotta
do
go forest.
Everything else.
You see that forest? Yeah, you gotta go through it. I hope you like going through forests because
it seems like most Pokemon games always have like a forest toward the beginning. This one's one of those that's just kind of annoying because you shouldn't really have to do it, technically, but you do.
There's not even really good Pokemon in this forest.
No, they all suck.
Like, the only one that's really kind of good is Venipede, and even then, bug poison. We also have Sewaddle, which is a bug grass type. So if you have fire types, why did you even play this game? Like, why?
Yeah, you'll see me temporarily get wrecked throughout this forest because I have nothing but grass moves on Snivy, and
Snake, get it right.
And then the other one's water. So obvious answer is obvious. Yeah, they use the bug moves on me, which is so annoying. I hate
Bug Fight.
Like, grass is one of my favorite types in the game. Bug is one of my least favorite types in the game. Which probably correlates, but I always hated bug types.
That's because bug Pokemon really don't get really good designs until, like, very late.
And they're always really weak, too, because they evolve really early. Like, that's just like a bug thing in general they have for all of them. They're always... They're a weak series.
There's some strong bug Pokemon.
Yeah, but they're very rare and few. The good majority aren't.
The very rare and few ones are really good. Like Joltik's good, Cypher's good.
Yeah, Cypher would be the one that comes to my mind.
Because in Platinum, I actually use Scizor. My Platinum team, I will say, that was awful. My Platinum team was not ready for the freaking champion.
Mine was back when I had I had my Platinum on my DS. I used Action Replay, and I was like, 6 Giratinas, let's go. Wrecked them.
Cheater. No soup for you.
Yeah, but I didn't do that like the first run through. I always play games to run through first as hard as possible. Like I always play hard difficulties.
Sandile, which is actually a very good you got hit. You forgot about what Torment does.
Yeah. Well, it's not really I forgot. I never knew what it did in the first place.
Yeah, you can't use moves twice in a row. You have to switch it up. And there goes Sandile. Sandile is ground, dark.
When he used Torment on me, honestly, what I thought it was the move where you can't use moves that don't attack them. That's what I thought that was. That's taunt. Yeah.
You use that when you're trying to hunt legendaries. Because certain legendaries, when they run away, that acts as a non-combat move, so they can't run away.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
That's how you catch Mess Spirit in Diamond Pearl.
Oh, that was such a pain. Wait, is that how you catch? What is the red thing that flies around, the blue thing they have in Hoenn? Can you use that in Hoenn? I can't remember what they're called.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah,
Lugia and Lugio.
Latios and Latias.
Oh, well.
Lugia is a completely different Pokemon.
Lugia and Lugio.
Lugio is your original character, Donut Steel.
Donut Steel. Yeah, so, yeah, Latios and Latios. That's,
Exactly. Yes, I am jealous.
Of their outfits.
Of their cool outfits.
Not like they stole anything important. We just came after them because fashion police.
Woo, woo, woo! This is the fashion police. Get down.
Get down and pull your pants up.
I will flat out say, Mess Spirit is not the worst one to catch, though. The worst one is Cresselia. I freaking hate Cresselia, trying to catch Cresselia.
I actually disagree there. I caught Cresselia pretty easily. I did, anyways. Ooh, I'll tell you one that was hard to freaking catch. Thundurus.
I didn't have a hard time with Thundurus.
Which one did you have? Do you have Thundurus or Tornadus? You had black, right?
I had... Let me check. I had white.
Oh, you had white? Yeah, so you did have Thundurus. I had a pain with Thundurus. Tornadus, I got traded in. I caught Landorus pretty easily, but Thundurus, man. God dang.
See, I find that opposite. Like, I saved the Master Ball just so I could catch Cresselia because I looked at the capture stats and whatnot for Cresselia, and it's like you're not gonna have a fun time trying to catch Cresselia.
You're gonna have a bad time.
Exactly.
Quick, follow the dope machine.
Of course, when you have Cresselia, not when you have Cresselia, but Cresselia is related to Darkrai. And to get Darkrai, you have to have a mystery gift.
Yeah, which always upset me, because Darkrai was such a cool one. And to not have, like, a legit version within the game is just kind of, They should have been there. It's kind of like the old Deoxys being on the moon that you had to go to GameStop for back when you had the Game Boys. It was just kind of like, you never felt like doing that.
Darkrai is so cool, he got his own movie.
Yeah, he did. He was also one of the last bosses in one of the Mystery Dungeon games, if I recall correctly. And he was a pain.
He was the last boss in Explorers of Time and Explorers of Darkness.
Yeah, that one.
And just to say, I never got up to that point when I had Explorers of Time. I never did.
How come?
I couldn't get up to that point because everything else between the post game and getting up to that point, I frustrated the crap out of me.
It was very. So you don't have a lot of patience with games. I've came to notice. It's a very long process. I won't lie about that. It was a very long process.
It's just that's what I'm saying. It's like, it shouldn't be as long as it is. I play long games, and I'm very patient when it comes to certain things.
It's just those aggravating things.
Yes, and it's very aggravating. You know why? Because the last dungeon I did was the freaking Gyarados cave, and it's like...
Oh, God. Yeah.
Like 35 floors, and it's like, I don't have time for this.
You gotta think, each floor can last between, like, it could be like 1 minute, or it could be like 5.
Yeah.
Imagine getting 35 5-minute floors. That's awful. That is truly awful. I always love the ones that you just, once you hit the next floor, the stair was in the room you were currently in. It's just like, oh, heck yeah. Not dealing with it.
And I can relate to that because I love that, and another game that I have yet to finish. And this is a game from my childhood, Digimon World 2. I am a big Digimon fan. That game is as long as an old RPG is because of the grinding and whatnot that takes place in it. But when you're just trying to go right through a dungeon, and when you pop up in a room and the exit is right there, you're just like, yes!
It's refreshing. It's like taking a break. Almost like this refreshment right here. Oh. Yeah, I always hated poison. Poison's probably Poison's one of my least favorite status effects, but Paralyze is my least favorite.
That's because when you're paralyzed, you move slower, and you have the chance of not attacking.
It's just really annoying because like whenever I get paralyzed, I know it's not gonna affect me, like hurt me, so I usually don't try and heal it because I'm stubborn, and I'll just miss attacks, and it's so annoying. I
would heal it instantly because I'm like, I know I'm gonna start missing attacks and I'm gonna be slower, so I gotta figure out a time when I need to heal it. It's like Burn as well. Burn's another annoying one because not only do you take damage over time, you do less physical damage.
Oh, is that actually a thing?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Burn's really annoying because you do less damage. Also, why did you just try and use Leech Seed against a grass Pokemon?
You weren't supposed to see that. You were supposed to be busy talking.
No, I see all, Jacob.
When it comes to this video.
That's like using a poison move against steel Pokemon, you idiot.
Yeah, I would never do that.
And now I'm reminded of frickin' let's go back to Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. There was one dungeon in Mystery Dungeon. It's the Reggie dungeon where you have to go fight all 4 Reggies.
Oh boy, then you get Regigigas right at the end.
And then you get Regigigas. That dungeon loves throwing freaking spike traps at you, and it's not regular spike traps; it's poison spike traps.
It's
the
worst. It's the absolute worst. Because it's not like you're actually playing bad. It's just RNG bullcrap.
Why did people like Mystery Dungeon?
I think it was because it was an innovation. It was something new from a storyline that they loved.
It was something different.
Yeah.
And I'll give it that. It's just that when you look at some of the mechanics in Mystery Dungeon, some of them are a bit weird.
A bit wonk. Yeah.
Yeah. But that also comes in the fact that it's a dungeon crawler, and dungeon crawlers are known to have very wonky things in them. But I freaking hated that dungeon. It was not as long as the freaking Gyarados cave, but man, did it take forever. And you had to fight 4 bosses.
Yeah, boss rushes in games are always fantastic.
Unless your name is Mega Man, don't do a boss rush. Because at least in Mega Man, you get the weapons that go for their weakness, and you just have an easy time with them.
Kingdom Hearts end of games. You want to have the end of the game? Let me throw 5 bosses in a row at you. I'm sure you'll love that. It's not so much
bad in Kingdom Hearts 2. I will say it's bad in Kingdom Hearts 1 because it goes on forever.
It's bad in 1 and it's bad in 358/2.
You have an entire mission dedicated to hunting down bosses, and after that, you have a boss rush with essentially the penultimate boss.
Dude, yeah, but see, okay, so on that mission where you have to go hunt them down, the extracurricular one is after you beat all the other bosses, you get to go freaking fight that really hard dragon that, like...
You have to fight... That fight is stupid.
It's so stupid.
You get hit, every status effect gets launched at you, and you can't do anything.
It's so bad. It's like the worst. It's the worst level in that game.
Dumb. And you need people to join you for that fight.
Oh, so bad.
And on that note, that ends part 9 of our Pokemon White commentary. We'll meet you for part 10 when we go through more of this Pinwheel Forest. See you then.
So bad.
Exactly.